Maryland, and I didn't understand the value of it. It was a great internship. I got my first marketing experience. I worked on database building and creating packages. It was awesome, but I just didn't really see the connection, okay? And it wasn't until the end of my freshman year of college where those bells went off in my head, ding, 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 here's the connection. Because that's when I decided that I wanted to pursue a career in sales and marketing. So that experience that I got in my first internship all started to reconnect with what I had to do now in my leadership development program and everything else. So it paid off in the long run. Secondly, it gave me my first introduction into courses in my field, right? So as many of you have experienced, it was amazing because when I went to apply for schools, I was confident in my decision to only apply for hospitality programs. So it set me up in that sense as well. Moving forward, I chose to attend Cornell because I knew I would be challenged. But most of all, I knew I'd be able to get hands-on experience, which is what I really wanted. Now, how many of you have gone to apply for a job and you heard that phrase we all love so much, you just don't have enough experience? Well, I know we've all been there. We've been there. I heard that a little bit too many times, so I took it personally. All right? And so I'm like, oh, you want experience? I will show you experience. So that was my main goal moving forward in college. And I've had the opportunity in some of the experiences that I participated in at Cornell to work on things such as managing $10,000 plus budgets to help plan conferences and various events, or sit on the national board of an organization to help work with chapters throughout the country to help improve the organization as a whole. It has been phenomenal. I've met amazing people. I've had the opportunity to learn from amazing people. And I tell you this because when you move forward, I encourage each of you all to get involved and find leadership experiences. Which leads me into my next point. Now, we're going to pretend that there's no parents, no teachers, no administrators in this room right now. And I'm going to give you some of my personal pieces of advice for success in college, okay? 3 things. First, take as many opportunities to get experience as you can. Like I said, find leadership opportunities. Don't be scared. We're all scared. I was scared, and I'm still scared going into my senior year for some of the things I got myself into. So that's normal, but don't be afraid. With that also entails, when you come home for the summer, that is not a time for you to sit on your mama's couch for 3 months, okay? We're not going to do that. I highly encourage all of you to seek internships in the field that you're interested in. And I understand that the world is not perfect, so if in the event that you aren't able to find an internship, reach out to other people who are in your field. Now let me tell you all something, okay? This academy that you're graduating into and you're going to become alumni, there are some pretty amazing alumni from this academy, okay? And I just learned this myself this year. They started an alumni group on LinkedIn. And some of the things that these people are doing is absolutely amazing. So I highly encourage you, reach out to some of those people who are in your area. They graduated from the academies that you are graduating from today. And they have valuable advice to share with you. And they may even be able to help you get experience. Okay? So that's my first point. Second piece of advice. Be your own personal trainer. I don't mean go to the gym every day, because I don't even do that myself. But I do mean to be your own personal trainer for your education, all right? This could just be my competitive nature, I'm sorry. I see senior year as a marathon, okay? I am going to get ready to apply for jobs, and I see it as a marathon that I have been training for these 3 years that I've been in college, okay? And I encourage all of you, for those 3 years, you better be doing everything you can to make sure when senior year comes and you're ready to apply for jobs, you are ahead of the pack. You are not going to be left behind. You're not going to be wondering what you're going to do because you have trained yourself properly to be able to be competitive in the workforce, okay? That's piece of advice number 2. And finally, my last piece of advice for you, find passion in everything that you do. And those people who've known me and have heard me speak before, I talk about this a lot. Being passionate is extremely important. What does that look like? It means showing people that you are deeply and truly interested in what you're studying, okay? So that can mean anything from subscribing to a publication for the field that you're studying, okay? So that way, when you have the opportunity to talk to somebody, you can say, yeah, I heard about that Kimpton Hotel that's opening in California in 2015. I read about that. So you can be educated, because people look at us as students and besides what we're taught in books. So you need to go out and expand your knowledge beyond what you're taught in the classroom, okay? Showing that you're deeply passionate in something could also look like setting up informational interviews with people. People love that stuff, guys, seriously. So you could reach out to so-and-so at whatever job and say, hey, I really appreciate what you're doing. I'd love to do that one day myself. Could we set up a conversation so I could learn a little bit about what you do and how you got there? That's the best learning opportunity for you right there. That's something you can't learn in the textbook. And people will admire that, and that will help you to expand your network as well. When you have passion, it's going to show, okay? The end result of whatever you're doing is going to be 10,000 times greater than if you're doing it just to do it, okay? So, with that being said, I'm so happy to be here today, and I'm truly honored to be able to speak to you, and I hope that you all remember